Today, I'm going to show you how to make non-fat Greek yogurt using only 2 ingredients. I've been obsessed all week with this yogurt recipe. I'm getting 2 ingredients, and it wasn't a yogurt starter. So let me show you how to make this yogurt. All you need to get started is your pot, your food thermometer. I have my wooden spoon. You can use whatever spoon you want to use. Your 1 cup measuring. Your milk. I'm using whole milk. Your 1/2 cup of yogurt. This one looks a little runny because I just got it out of the freezer. You can use your one from the fridge or your existing yogurt you have. And this is 1/2 cup of yogurt. And my jar that I'm going to put my yogurt in. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and turn my hot plate on. And this is my first time using the hot plate. I just wanted to cut back on my propane, so we'll see how this works. I'm going to measure out my 8 cups of milk. So what you want to do is you want to keep stirring your milk, and you do not want to burn it. And you want your temperature to get to 185. Keep stirring it, stirring it, stirring it, stirring it constantly. So really the goal is just to keep stirring your milk so it doesn't get the film and it doesn't burn. So whatever you want to do to pass the time, dance around, kind of act like an idiot like I do. Sometimes I like to pretend like I'm a witch and just doing some ridiculous stupid stuff. So do whatever you got to do. It's your kitchen. No one's looking. And just keep stirring until you can get to the temperature that you need. Perfect. So I have it finally at 185. So I'm going to turn this off. And you're going to remove your milk from the heat. And you do want to continue to stir it occasionally so it doesn't get that film on the top. And we're going to let our milk cool off until it reaches the 110. And that's when we're going to come back and get the magic going. Hi, I am back and my yogurt is 110, so it's cooled off. Just make sure. Okay, so you're going to take your 1/2 cup of yogurt and you're going to put it into your jar. And it's okay if it's cold. I made a mess. And this is why I always add a little bit of extra. Alright. So, I have my yogurt in the jar. I am going to take 1 cup of the warm milk. And I'm going to pour it into the jar. And we're going to mix this really good. So we can get the cultures all activated here. Once you've mixed it up really well, you're going to pour it back into your pot. And you're going to mix the rest of it really, really well. And it doesn't take long. Now I'm just going to pour my milk mixture with the yogurt mixed into all of my jars. And for this yogurt, it usually fills up 2 of my glass jars of the 33 ounce, but I only have 1 today, so I want to have like multiple little jars. So just putting all my yogurt in it. Alright, so what I do, I just take my kitchen towel. I'm going to wrap them up really well in my jar, and I'm going to put them in the corner of my counter so they stay kind of nice and warm. And I will check on them the next morning, so in the morning. So right now it's like, I don't know what time it is. Nick, what time is it? 10:50. So I will check on these in the morning and I will come back with you to show you what we have. One quick thing I absolutely forgot to mention is that once you've had your yogurt set and you wrapped it with a towel, you don't want to move it, you don't want to bump into it, and you don't want to shake it. Once you've touched your yogurt and you move it, you have to let it sit all over again, or else it's just not going to thicken and just going to be liquid. Okay, it's 7:43 and everyone's asleep still in my house. We're going to check on our yogurt. Kind of have it wrapped up in a round towel. Actually, okay, so I just took the towel off, and you can see that it's a little bit thicker. Let me see if I can open this one hand. Nope, sure can't. So, okay, so here's my yogurt, and you can actually see how thick it is. So on all three of them, it came out pretty good. And once it gets in the refrigerator, it will firm up a little bit more. So here's my yogurt. Now what I'm going to do for that bag, I'm going to take a half cup out of the yogurt out immediately, and I'm going to freeze it. And that's how I get yogurt consistency. I just kind of freeze half a cup, put it in the freezer, and that's what I use to make my yogurt. So it's just a non-stop process, and each time I do it, it just gets thicker and creamier. So as you can see, my 3-year-old absolutely loves this yogurt, and so does my puppy too. So I hope that you guys love this recipe as much as my family does, and follow me for more healthy recipe tips.